Ah, over here, everyone! Feast your eyes upon this!
What's the matter?
Oh...
Oh my. What on earth is that?
A ship, perhaps? But it's too big.
And it's not moving.
I'll wager the women there frolic around in bathing suits all day long.
In your dreams, ring a bell.
What are we waiting for? Let's lodge there tonight.
Unacceptable. We've no time for distractions. We must awaken the fire crystal.
I am the one at the helm here, no? I'll make the call. Thank you very much.
Wow! This ship has a whole town on board! Or should I say this town looks like a ship? I'm confused.
I can feel us rocking. It's floating all right.
Where are all the scantily clad girls? Oh, what a letdown.
Well, well, here's some faces I haven't seen before. New to the ship? Then the seas must have cleared up everywhere and not just here. Excellent news. Say, have any of you seen a lad by the name of Zats? He's hurt and supposed to be staying off his feet, but he wandered off. If you see him, can you bring him back to the tavern? He's a scrawny, fidgety little fella, so you can't miss him. Thanks in advance.
At this rate, the shield bearers will lose the war. We need your help. Anything will do. Resources, manpower. Please aid us. I've traveled far to make this plea. What are we gonna do?
You wouldn't happen to be Zats, would you?
Yeah, who's asking?
The tavern proprietress wanted us to find you. Let's go.
All right then, I'm coming. What a mess.
What were you thinking roaming around in that state?
Like I said, it's not that bad. Just a little bruise on the ribs, that's all.
What were you asking the council for back there?
Aid. We need their support. I'm from the city of Eisenberg, far to the west of here.
Eisenberg. That's where the fire crystal is.
That's right. There was an uprising, and now we're in the middle of a civil war. The shield bearers are losing ground, and unless we can do something, we'll be defeated.
So, these shield bearers are the faction you're aligned with?
That's right. The shield bearers have served as the protectors of Eisenberg for centuries. But a few years ago, a group called the Sword Bearers rebelled. We've been at war ever since. They are but few in number, truth be told.
What? Why are the shield bearers losing to a smaller force?
The Sword Bearers we can handle, but they have powerful foreign mercenaries on their side.
Foreign mercenaries. They wouldn't happen to call themselves the Black Blades, would they?
Yeah, that's them. Wait, are you with those mercenaries as well?
No, don't worry. We mean you no harm.
Idea, are these Black Blade mercenaries linked to the Eternian forces?
Yes. The Black Blades is the moniker of the 1st Division of the Eternian Forces. My master's unit. Zatz, can you tell us what happened to the Fire Vestal? We heard she had perished.
Yeah, the Sword Bears got hold of her around 3 years ago.
She was killed?
Assassinated. When the bloody conflict reached an impasse, the Sword Bears raided the Temple of Fire.
Sacrilege! What of the Vestaling, the Fire Vestal's successor?
There was one, but she met the same fate.
How awful.
It falls to me then. We must hurry to the temple.
You're going to the Temple of Fire? You won't get anywhere near it now, I'm afraid. A few weeks ago, Mount Karka erupted, and the whole temple is a sea of lava now.
Nevertheless, we must find a way. Let us hurry to Eisenberg.
I don't suppose you could take me with you. My friends are waiting for my return.
Have you given up on finding support here?
The war will be over before too long. I can't afford to wait any longer.
Are you okay with us taking him aboard, Agnes?
Very well.
Thanks! I owe you one! Eisenberg is far to the west of here. You'll see a little harbor when we hit land. We can go ashore there. The lads should be waiting for me in the area. Don't even think about landing on the north coast. The Sword Bears hold sway up there, so it's dicey. Great! We made it! Leave the rest to me.
What's the plan?
The dock at the cottage we're heading to is too small to moor this ship. My mates will ferry us over in a smaller boat. It'll take a couple of trips.
Got it.
Zatz, you had us worried. Good to see you still in one piece.
Likewise, Dats. Looks like we're all here. Don't worry about the ship. This harbor is nice and sheltered, so it'll be fine. The peninsula hides it from any prying eyes on the open sea, too. How are you healing up, Dats?
I'm fine. Just a little sore back now. This body's tough as nails, as you can see. I'm lucky to still be breathing after facing the blade of that Swordmaster, though.
Swordmaster?
What is it?
Oh, nothing.
Thanks for bringing Zatz back to us. We appreciate it.
Not at all. We'd have never made it ashore without Zatz to navigate.
Hey, after seeing you in action, I have a favor to ask. Would you meet with our leader?
What's this about, Zatz?
Listen, Dats. These guys are top-notch fighters. They were knocking the blocks off monsters like it was nothing. I couldn't get Grandship on our side, but with these guys to back us up, please, you've got to help the Shield Bears. I'll never ask another thing of you.
You want us to help you win the war?
The Sword Bearers betrayed us, and they have the Fire Vestal's blood on their hands. Don't think they'll stop when they conquer Eisenberg. They plan to plunder other regions next. We can't let them run rampant. They must be stopped, and for that we need you.
Unacceptable.
Agnes?
We cannot afford to get caught up in a conflict now. We must awaken the crystal at the Temple of Fire. That is my task as a Vestal of the Crystals. We have no time to wage war.
You're a Vestal? You?
Agnes is the Wind Vestal. She's trying to save the world. so don't get in her way.
What's that scrawny little thing?
A Christ fairy, they say. Gave me a start the first time I saw it as well.
You don't say. I never imagined a Vestal would be so young, or that she'd keep company with such an odd creature.
Hey, watch who you're calling odd. I might forgive you if you tell us how to get to the Temple of Fire.
The Temple of Fire? All the roads there were blocked by lava.
Our commander might know something. The shield bearers have been trying to find a way through for a while.
Well, whether we join forces with the shield bearers or not, let's at least talk with their commander, Agnes.
Let's get going then. The shield bearers are based in the west, but we have to take the long way around.
We'll need to go south a bit first. Once we're through, head back northward.
Keep your eyes peeled as well. We could be set upon at any time. Hold it!
I sense danger. Watch out!
Nice footwork. You must have been training since we last met, my unworthy disciple.
Master.
Master?
So you are the sword master leading the mercenaries then? The head of the Black Blades, my old master. I wish it weren't so. I wanted to believe you were not capable of such a thing. Tell me, Master, what business have you aiding the sword bearers in their rebellion? Was it your intention to plunge this peaceful country into war?
I ask you back. Do you understand the gravity of what you have done? I hear you have taken up with a Vestal, and now you have released 2 crystals to run out of control. Foolish. You always did have a habit of running with your emotions, not seeing the big picture. You've not changed a bit.
What big picture? You cannot be so deluded as to think starting wars can be justified.
You are still a child if you are only able to see war as right or wrong. You are yet naive. I cannot allow a foundling such as yourself to meddle in the fate of the crystals. Though you are my disciple, and the beloved daughter of a dear friend, I will cut you down with my own blade if you continue this folly, and expose the world to danger.
Commander! Commander Kame-Izumi! The sword-bearer forces have started withdrawing!
What? Can they not understand such basic tactics? We have the Vestal within our grasp, but we cannot let our allies be run down like dogs. Call off the attack on the shield-bearer headquarters. We must withdraw swiftly and go to the aid of the sword-bearers.
Yes, sir!
Wait! Master!
Idia, are you ready to face the consequences of your decision? If you still insist on defying me the next we meet, I shall slay you where you stand. Regardless of how you and I may will it, these are the grave circumstances we find ourselves in. Disciple of the Blade, no more of your insubordination will be tolerated. Understood?
Master.
Is that everyone?
Commander! The ship thought to be harboring the Wind Vestal has been sighted in the waters near Grand Ship.
The Wind Vestal has already arrived in these lands. I spoke with her myself a while ago, Barbarossa.
Oh? Please tell me you have not captured her yet. I would hate to miss out on that honor.
No, we did not get the chance. Some of our forces were retreating, so we opted to aid our allies as they withdrew.
Did you not think capturing the vessel should take precedence, Sword Master? This will not do. If we leave the Wind Vestal to her devices, we shall only repeat our failures in Caldisla and Anshime.
The Wind Vestal is here for the crystal. She is no threat while the way to the temple is closed. Given the state of the war, preventing losses is crucial. The Vestal can wait.
And how does your task progress, Kada? I hear the cleansing of the East City is not yet even half complete.
I'm doing all that I can. Things are going as well as can be expected.
Very well then. Moving on. What is the situation at the Eisen Bridge, Praline?
Oh, me? Nothing's really changed there, I guess. I'm sure all the soldiers there are doing their best to make me happy, though. Those shield bearers just don't know when to quit. They won't let us cross the bridge. I put on a smile and sang my best, but nothing. They're a bunch of sourpusses. Oh well, if they can't appreciate my golden voice, it's their loss. Those poor, miserable shield bearers.
If you can keep the main contingent of the shield bearers pinned down, all shall go as planned.
Got it! I won't let you down! Praline a la mode never disappoints.
More importantly, have we found a way into the Temple of Fire?
He's talking to you, Konoe.
Speak up for a change, Konoe. Your moping is starting to get me down.
It is your killing of the fire vestal that blocked off the way to the temple, after all. I cannot fathom how one so imprudent came to lead a covert force.
I won't be called imprudent by a floundering fool like you. A report on my findings has already been submitted in writing. The way into the Temple of Fire via the southern route by way of the town of Hearthchild has also been blocked by lava, and it's not possible to get through. Via above-ground routes, we are looking into the possibility of the existence of secret passages used by temple worshippers. That is all.
Still can't talk unless disguised, hmm? That must keep you busy.
We should follow up on Konoe's report. Was there any way into the temple by sea?
We looked at a number of landing points, but it doesn't look possible. The coastline there is sheer palisades. All the low ground where a landing might have been possible was covered by lava. Not even I could bring a ship in safely there.
If we just sit idly by, the Wind Vestal will get there before us.
We must avoid that at all costs. Our objective at this time is to focus on finding a way into the temple. I wish all of you good luck in your endeavors. That will be all. You can return to your duties.
Welcome, Wind Vestal. I see you have companions, too. Well met. I am Daniel Goodman, commander of the Shield Bearers. Dats has already filled me in. It seems we have you to thank for getting Zats back to us. Much appreciated.
The thanks are mutual. They helped us out as well.
You did well to repel the Swordmaster for one of your age. I am suitably impressed. With you on our side, we may well turn the tide. It would certainly rally the troops.
We did not fight him off. Our opponent withdrew, and we have not come here to join your war. A Vestal such as I cannot take part in such conflict. Please do not misunderstand.
Oh, I see.
You could have been a bit less blunt, Agnes.
But
Well then, to what do we owe the honor of your presence?
my task here is to awaken the fire crystal. Once that is done, I intend to leave this realm immediately.
Oh, so you have come to quell the seething magma in place of the late fire vestal.
Exactly. That is why we need your help. Do you know of a way into the temple?
We are doing all we can to find one, but we have not found a way through the lava yet.
I see.
I am sorry we could not be of more help. We will, of course, do all we can to aid you. A way in shall be found.
You would do that? Even though we cannot fight in your war?
Of course. The shield bearers welcome the Vestal and her companions. Feel free to rest your travel-weary bones in town. Dats, show them the way.
Forgive us for not being able to lend a hand.
Not at all. Leave the fighting to us soldiers. It is our job, after all.
Welcome to Heartschild, bastion of the shield bearers. Make yourselves at home.
Whoa, the heat is incredible. Is this town in danger of being swallowed by the lava too?
If it gets any worse, we may have to think about evacuating. Ever since the fire vestal passed into the light, Mount Karka has been raging without cease.
The women of this town must be made of strong stuff to put up with this. I could see myself falling for a strong woman. You might even say I favor them. This is the place I have been seeking.
Here we go again.
You're a funny fellow, Ring-a-Bell. I'm going on ahead to the commander's residence. Once you've seen the town, you should come and join us. It's that building you can see in the middle of town. Catch you later, then. Ah, you've arrived! We've been waiting for you! Allow me to introduce you. This is the commander's wife, Eleanor.
Welcome to our humble abode, Windvestal. We are honored to receive you and your companions.
Such beauty! Commander Goodman is a very lucky man. Very lucky indeed.
You are kind to flatter me so. Thank you.
It is no mere flattery. I speak from the heart.
Shut your trap, Ring-a-Bell.
My husband has told me to receive you and your companions as guests of state, Vestal. Please make yourselves at home. Unfortunately, in a time of war, the hospitality I can provide is limited.
Oh, there's no need to go to any trouble for us.
I'll prepare some dinner now. It should be ready in a little while.
She seems nice.
The commander is so busy with the war effort, he rarely has time to come home to his lovely wife. I sure hope this war is over soon.
What if you surrendered? That would put an end to the fighting at least.
Surrender is not an option. Please consider your words before you speak, Vestal. Even if we did surrender, and this war ended with the sword bearers victorious, they would only seek to invade other realms to gain more territory. In other words, others would face the terrors of war next. That is why we must fight.
You are right.
Thank you all for your patience. Dinner is served. The dining hall is this way.
Ring-a-Bell? Where are you off to? Off he goes.
No doubt he spotted another pretty girl. He'll be back before too long.
This is most regrettable. Most regrettable indeed. The Wind Vestal was as good as ours.
Are you well enough to be here, Victoria?
I am stronger than I appear. Much stronger than you, in fact. Is that not right, Victor?
Just so, Victoria. Alternus pales in comparison to you. Of this, there is no doubt.
See, you have no place being concerned for my well-being, Alternus.
Moving on. We have word from the Black Blades regarding the whereabouts of the Wind Vestal, Lord Marshal. The Wind Vestal has traveled to Eisenberg. She is likely seeking out the Fire Crystal.
So, she aims to awaken all the crystals.
We should have had the Fire Crystal in our possession already. However, the Black Blades slaughtered the Fire Vestal, and since then appear to have done nothing but twiddle their thumbs.
If we captured the Temple of Fire without first crushing the Shield Bearers, the battle would shift to the Temple. The crystal could be destroyed in the process. That is no doubt what Kami-Izumi aims to avoid. Our goal is to wield ultimate control over the crystals. Therefore, the Shield Bearers must first be purged.
I hear that you and the Swordmaster are old friends, your lordship. This must be why you place such faith in him.
Oh, that is the first I've heard of this.
I trust him more than any other man. And the Black Blades that he commands are the elite of the elite. The Vestal will never defeat them. They will see their mission through to the end.
Are you sure you do not overestimate them? I could raise that whole realm to the ground in 3 days.
Do not get carried away, Victoria. You have already faced defeat at the hands of the Wind Vestal once.
How dare you! I'll not stand to be insulted by the likes of you, Alternus.
I merely speak fact. Unlike you, the Swordmaster can do more than simply destroy.
Did you hear that, Victor? What a loathsome man.
Just so. Please, refrain from using such language against Victoria, Alternus.
What?
If you do not, you risk coming to harm. See?
You cast your magic on me?
Are you all right, Alternus? I am afraid it seems my warning came a bit too late.
Relax. I can do more than simply destroy. See? You'll survive. But know this. My spells can scatter your body to the 4 winds at a moment's notice.
Just you try it. Care to see which is faster? Your magic, or the time it takes me to skewer you on my sword?
Alternus! Surely you would not turn your blade on Victoria? If you did, I would be forced to act. And there is no surer way of finding death than that!
Cease this! The both of you! This is the Council of 6. We meet for earnest deliberation. I will not tolerate further victory!
Sir.
Understood.
We will leave the matter of the Wind Vestal to Commander Kami-Izumi. If anyone objects, speak now. Nobody? Then it is settled. We are done for today. Alternus, get your wounds tended to.
ow! Where were you off to at this hour, ring a bell?
I saw the most exquisite girl and followed her out of town. She was a fine specimen indeed.
You're incorrigible, ring a bell. So, what's all the moaning about? Did you hurt yourself?
Yes, I was on the receiving end of a rather sharp whack. It seems my advances were unwanted.
Oh, makes sense.
Morning! Oh, when did you get back, Ring a Bell?
Before dawn. Ow, ow!
This is hardly the time to go wandering off, you know.
Well, what's our next move? We're at a loose end until we find a way into the Temple of Fire.
I'll try to find my own way in.
Right! I think it's best if we split up to cover more ground. Time is of the essence after all.
We shield bearers haven't just been loafing around here. We've already tried everything we can think of. We looked into landing from the sea, and we even tried cooling the lava. None of our attempts were successful. If we had an airship, we could sail in no problem, of course.
Perhaps we could go and awaken the Earth Crystal first.
I don't think we'd make it into Eternia, where the Earth Crystal lies. It's surrounded by craggy peaks, so there's no way in on foot. When I was sent to Kaldisla, I boarded a high-powered airship owned by the Duchy. Even if we repaired the Echelot, I don't think it could make the trip.
We're stuck, then.
Are you telling the whole truth, Adia? You're not hiding anything from us again?
No need to be rude, Agnes. Instead of just standing around, why don't we lend a hand to the shield bearers?
You mean that? We could certainly use the help, but are you sure?
No, we are not. So you want to go to war now, Tiz?
No. I want to help them end this war as soon as possible.
It sounds like more meddling in the business of strangers to me.
And why not? We have no other way forward. And yet, before us stand a multitude who need our help. We cannot turn a blind eye to them.
I agree with Tiz. Sign me up.
Really? We mean going up against your master, leader of the Black Blade mercenaries.
It is clear from what I have heard that the shield bearers are the white, and the sword bearers are the black in this case.
Black and white? What do you mean?
It is just how I see things. Black and white, good and evil.
Oh, so you see us as the good guys. Can't argue with that.
I'm with you too, Tiz. These damsels in distress must be rescued from the ravages of war.
Trust you to make it about that.
Tiz!
I hope you'll join us too, Agnes. I promise we won't get too mixed up in this conflict. We're more likely to find a lead by traveling around than simply waiting here, anyway. Come with us.
Great. Let's go talk to the commander then.
You will truly aid us. My eternal thanks. This should raise the troops' spirits.
Only until a way into the Temple of Fire is found.
I understand. Thank you for giving thought to our plight, Wind Vestal.
I'll head back to the old house to check on Zatz.
Roger, Dats. Take good care of the lad. I hope you both recover from your wounds soon.
It'd be nice if you had time to go home to your wife sometime, Commander. Be seeing you, Tiz.
Is there something we can help you with, Commander Goodman?
The Sword Bearers have a stronghold called Grap Keep. Could you go and scout it out?
What do you expect us to find there?
4 years ago, a terrifying weapon known as Toxic Mist was unleashed in the East City near the keep. 100,000 shield bearers garrisoned there perished in this fiendish smoke, and the East City became a mass grave. We still have not identified the nature of this toxic mist. If we can pin down what it is made from, we may be able to neutralize it and create a cure.
Grap Keep. Got it. We'll be on our way then.
Grap Keep is to the northeast of here. I'll notify the guards to let you through.
Hold it! We've got company.
A ghost's trying to get us!
You're a bit slow. They've been lurking around for a while now.
But it spoke to us!
It seems to be trying to tell us something.
Almost. We almost made it. The shield bearers were on the verge of routing the sword bearers. We had them surrounded, and their spirits were broken. Then that round little commander unleashed the mist. A green haze began drifting slowly over the battlefield. Then, naught but agony.
He's back.
There were no allies or enemies. All those on the battlefield writhed in the mud and perished, clawing at their throats. I'd never known such pain. Every breath felt like fire, and my vision turned blood red. It was as if countless parasites crawled upon my body. There were no allies or enemies. Together we grasped at breaths, sharing unbearable pain as we met our demise. Kada, the salve maker, that corpulent commander of the sword bearers, he has returned to these lands once more. He had those of us who died from the toxic mist carried to this keep. Then the tests began. Gleeful slicing, all to gauge the effects of his poison. A great success, he said with a smirk. Another breakthrough, as he danced a little jig. There were no allies or enemies. All who died to the mist were sealed within this keep and left to rot. Who knows how long has passed? With excruciating pain, chilling cold, hatred and despair growing within us.
That's terrible. They must pay for this.
Shh! I hear voices. There's someone up ahead.
More spirits?
No, I think it's something else.
How fares the cleansing?
We have just completed our work. See for yourself. A perfect job, no?
It took you 3 years to cleanse this area. Some weapon that is. Countless meaningless deaths, contaminated land, and what is left? Nothing but lifeless ruin.
Oh, how could you say that, Sword Master? You know nothing of which you speak. To cleanse such a vast area in 3 years would be impossible for anyone but me. My research on the matter continues, and we may be able to reduce the time further.
The master sample of the toxin is in here?
Yes, we have it stored safely.
And there's no danger of it leaking?
Of course not. It is sealed away tight, along with its recipe. Even I, its creator, would not be able to take it from here.
Master.
What do we do? They spoke of a sample of the toxin. It seems something is stored further in.
That's what we need to get hold of.
Kada. Salve maker Kada. Do you even comprehend the results of your actions 4 years ago?
The results? Why, I annihilated 100,000 enemy troops, achieving a brilliant victory!
That was no victory. It was a massacre. Our allies caught in the midst, an entire city brought to ruin, turning the area to wasteland for 4 years.
But without my victory, the sword bearers would be no more. Of that, there is no doubt. A mere 1,000 sword bearers were killed by accident. A minimal loss. We sacrificed 1,000 to defeat 100,000. Far more effective than conventional war, no? Do you believe you could have achieved similar results by clashing blades, Sword Master? I highly doubt it.
I admit that would be impossible.
He was the one who created the toxic mist.
My master is angered. I have never seen him so enraged.
He's angry? He seems calm enough to me.
What? Can't you sense the rage seething within him? It gives me goosebumps.
The tension is so thick it chokes.
Our objective is not to slaughter our foes. It is to control the crystals and spread anti-crystalism. Do not forget that. I have no need for an efficient method of killing. I forbade you from using this toxic weapon of yours in the first place.
So, you would have me simply let the sword bearers face defeat? They number just 10,000 against 100,000 shield bearers. They did not stand a chance.
And that is because you pressed on ahead without due caution, eager for a quick result. I ordered you to hold the front line, not exterminate our foes.
I merely saw a chance for victory and seized it. I knew we would prevail.
If you thought you ever had a chance against those odds, it only shows you lack a talent for generalship. Blinded by ambition, you misread the enemy, disobeyed my orders, and then slaughtered both enemy and ally alike. You slew them all like dogs. You showed no respect at all for the warriors on either side. How does mindless killing bring anyone to embrace the ideals we uphold? Know this. The next time you disobey my orders for your own selfish ends, you will fall to my sword.
I understand completely. I will not let you down.
I shall return to Starkfort. You stay back and see that the wounded are cared for.
Of course. Who does he think he is, spouting such nonsense? What a hypocrite! There's no place for heroism or pride in war. To see such things is a fool's errand. I'll show him one day. Once I get that sample back.
We can't leave such a deadly substance here.
We should take it back with us.
Right. What's that?
An alarm. Watch out! We have company!
All right, let's get this back to Commander Goodman.
This is what caused the toxic mist? So it was not magic, but an alchemical concoction. We are in your debt. I'll have our physicians start researching how to make a neutralizing agent.
Wait, would you consider destroying that sample now?
Agnes.
I understand the need for a cure for the poison, but I would like you to dispose of that sample. Find a method that ensures it can never again be used. You could incinerate it in the lava.
Yes, I see. If there is no danger the toxic mist will be used again, then we have no need to neutralize it. That would also remove the temptation to use the sample to turn the tables on our enemy. I do not have the resolve to say with full confidence that we could prevail without it. Therefore, I will gladly do as you ask, Vestal. Let us throw this master sample into the lava.
I thank you for accommodating my request. I am happy that my words fell on wise ears.
Commander Goodman! We have trouble!
What's wrong?
It's the enemy! They've launched a full-scale assault!
They attack with tremendous force. We may not be able to hold the line if they keep this up.
You seemed okay up to now, though. What happened?
They have begun using mithril ammunition.
Mithril?
About a year ago, the enemy captured the mithril mine we were working.
There was something in my journal about that, come to think of it. Let's see. Here it is. Mithril is a hard metal refined from mithril ore, mined in Eisenberg. Over 80% of all mithril in the world is mined in Eisenberg, where it is said precious orichalcum has also been found. Orichalcum is a precious metal unique to Eisenberg, and the hardest material in the known world. It can be used to produce weapons and armor of the highest strength, and it releases great energy when melted at high pressure.
We tried to recapture the mine, but the sword bearers had put children to work down there.
Children?
Yes. I'm sure you've heard tales of canaries being taken into mines as an early warning for dangerous gases. Well, the sword bearers call the children they've abducted and forced into hard labor canary boys. When we tried to rescue the children, those cowards used them as human shields and barricaded themselves inside.
Using these canary boys to warn of danger? I cannot believe the Black Blades would stoop to such tactics.
It's despicable! We can't let them get away with it! We must do something to save the children!
What are we waiting for then? Let's take back the mithril mine.
The mines are crawling with sword bearer soldiers. It would be foolhardy to rush in without support.
Even so, we must take action. You can focus on retaking the mine. We'll rescue the children they're using down there. Shh! We've come to help you. Are they really forcing you to work these mines?
That's right.
The shield bearers asked us to rescue you and your friends.
The shield bearers? But I'll be in trouble if the guards catch me slacking off.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. How many other children are there in the mine?
There are 20 of us on duty right now. No, make that 19.
Thank you. You go and hide in that shed with the others, okay?
Got it.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
That means there's 16 left. The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Okay. Thank you.
Great, now let's get out of here. Don't worry, we've taken care of all the guards. The shield bearers will be here to take you to safety soon.
Thanks, but what about Egil, the new boy? He was taken to the Swordbearer's stronghold this morning. We haven't seen him since.
Why was he taken away?
Egil said something about finding a passage leading out of the mine. He slipped away from his post and was headed there, so he must have been caught by one of the guards. Please, you have to help Egil!
Okay, the Swordbearer's stronghold, right? I'll go and help Egil.
Thank you. The Swordbearer's stronghold is a place called Starkfort, far to the north.
Wait, Tiz! We should leave this to the shield bearers. It would be reckless to venture into the inner sanctum of the enemy by ourselves.
But I have to help him.
You've been acting stubborn ever since we got here, it seems.
I have to help him, no matter what.
What is that place? A sight to behold, that's for sure. This is where the Civil War started, right?
Look, there's a transport ship tied up at the moorings. It looks like they're pooling their weapons and ammunition here for distribution.
How are we going to get in?
We'll go right in the front door.
Don't be absurd! They'll be upon us in seconds!
So be it. Our top priority is rescuing the boy Egil.
Where could they be holding the boy prisoner?
We'll have to search the place from top to bottom.
Let's not be rash, Tiz. Rushing around blindly will only wear us out. Why don't we see if my journal has any leads? It might point us in the right direction.
You can't expect it to have every little detail.
Hold on, I've found something. Notes on the layout of occupied Starkfort. I guess I can expect every little detail, Idea. The notes show a war room to the north of here. The west is marked Poison. That can't be it. That just leaves east. Let's head that way.
Hey! There he is! Are you all right?
Who are you?
You're safe now. We'll get you out of here. So you're Egil, huh?
That's right. Who are you?
We've come to help you.
Really? I was going to see the fire vestal. What was that about the fire vestal?
Let's talk later. We have to get him to safety first.
Here at last! That was a risky move, but we made it back all right.
Here. It's not like Tiz to go out on a limb like that. But we survived, and that's what counts.
The vestal.
He must be exhausted. He's sound asleep. You did well to carry him on your back all this way, Tiz. You must be tired too.
I'm fine.
More importantly, this boy may know of a way into the Temple of Fire! We should ask him now. Don't you agree, Agnes?
I do, if that is true.
First, let's head to Commander Goodman's residence and give the boy a chance to rest.
Eagle, you're alive!
Do you know this boy?
His parents were part of our household guard. They lost their lives 3 years ago protecting my husband. We hadn't heard from Eagle since then. To think that he had been forced to work in the Mithril mine.
Mrs. Goodman, could we ask you to look after Eagle here for a while? We can't take him with us where we're going.
Yes, of course.
He's awake!
Where am I? I have to hurry.
Hurry where?
The fire vestal asked me to help. I have to go. Where is this? Where am I?
Wait, Eagle! Eagle.
Thank you for rescuing me, but I have to go back to the Mithril mine.
We've recaptured the mine from the Sword Bearers. You don't have to work there anymore. All your friends have been freed.
I still have to go back.
Go back where?
Does this have something to do with the fire vestal, Eggle?
That's right.
Did you meet her?
No, I've never met her before, but I sometimes see her in my dreams. I really do. She always seems sad and tells me, go to the deepest tunnel. Lead the wind there.
The wind? The deepest tunnel? Does it lead somewhere?
Yes. Who are you?
She is the Wind Vestal.
What? That means...
This tunnel may lead into the Temple of Fire. Even in death, it seems the fire vestal is trying to fulfill her duty through Eggle's dreams. I must see this done. I must. Eggle, show me the way to this tunnel.
Got it! Leave it to me!
Wait! Eggle's in no state to go anywhere.
Hey!
Why do you object, Tiz?
Because it's dangerous.
Tiz.
How is Eggle?
He's asleep at last. Idia is with him now. Agnes and Eri are in a huff.
We couldn't let Eggle take them into the mine. It's too dangerous.
You know, ever since we found Eggle, you've stopped having your nightmares, Tiz.
Huh? Really? I'll leave Eggle in your capable hands.
Understood. Be careful out there.
Where is Eggle now?
He's holed up in his room. He won't let anyone in.
We can't take him with us. Even so.
No matter. I've questioned him thoroughly about the location of this passageway.
Let's set out then.
Eggle?
What are you doing here? We specifically told you not to follow us! Are you listening to me, Eggle?
But I'm the only one who knows how to open up the way through.
What?
You have to squeeze into a really tight hole to open up the way through. You'd never be able to fit. Not in a million years.
You said nothing about this back at the house. You tricked us.
I didn't trick you. I just left that part out.
It's the same thing. Anyway, I'm small enough to fit through a silly little hole.
But you're too tiny to move the stone lever that opens the passage up.
What stone lever? You didn't say anything about that!
Nope, I didn't.
Well, we'll have to take Eggle with us now. That's the only way to awaken the crystal.
We can't do that! What if he gets hurt?
No need to yell at Agnes, Tiz. What are you so upset about?
What do you propose then, Tiz? Will you make him go back by himself?
I wouldn't do that. We'll go back with him.
What if the sword bearers or black blades beat us to the temple? Eggle was just attacked by the enemy, right? He was held prisoner by them before as well. They may already be aware of this passage he found.
But...
I believe we should focus on the task of awakening the crystal.
Exactly! To cleanse the darkness from this world, we must accept some risk and some sacrifices.
Never! What are you saying, Eri? I don't want anyone to be sacrificed! I won't allow it!
What then? You have been impossible lately, Tiz. You are trampling upon the will of Eggle, the late fire vessel, and me. As a vessel, I cannot let you do this! Do not interfere with my mission!
Hey, both of you need to calm down!
He reminds me of my little brother who died. Till.
What?
When that chasm opened up, and Norende was swallowed by darkness. My little brother, about the same age as Eggle. He fell along with it, right before my eyes. I couldn't save him. I couldn't hold onto Till's hand any longer. The look on his face as he stared back at me and fell into that black pit hasn't left my mind ever since. The same goes for the water vestal. It was agony, watching her life fade in front of me. I couldn't bear to watch Agnes cling to her and weep. I've seen enough death to last a lifetime. That's why I don't want to lead Eggle into peril, even if it is to deliver the world from danger.
Then why don't you try to stop Agnes from facing danger, Tiz?
Because I know that no matter what, Agnes would just go off on her own. And I promised Agnes that I'd stay at her side, to be there, to protect her.
Tiz.
Well, there's your answer.
Huh? What do you mean?
We'll go together with Eggle. Tiz will protect him. We all will. Right?
Please, let me go! I want to see the fire vessel's wishes carried out!
You win. But you're not to go wandering off without us, okay, Eggle?
Got it! Thanks!
Huh? What?
Never mind. It's nothing. Let's move on.
Be careful, okay?
I will! I know this place like the back of my... Whoa!
What?
A big piece of mithril ore!
This isn't the time for that, Eggle. You've got to stay with me, okay?
Oh, come on! Finding this can mean the difference between eating or not, you know. It's a precious find.
Let it go, Eggle. The war will be over soon. Then you won't have to worry about finding mithril anymore.
Wow! Now that I look at it more closely, I think this is orichalcum. Amazing! When we find some of this, we get eggs with our dinner. It's my lucky day! We're here! This is the place! There's a stone lever at the back of this narrow hole. Just a second!
He wasn't kidding. Only Eggle or Eri could fit down there.
Okay, here I go. It opened! See? I told you so!
Whoa! I felt a blast of hot air! The Temple of Fire must be down here. Let us hurry.
This cave is the same as the one from my dreams. The Fire Vestal told me the way to go. The Temple of Fire is... that way!
Great! Way to go, Egil!
I only know because the Fire Vestal told me. It's nothing special. I bet you're glad you brought me though, right?
Yes, yes. Let's get going. Are you getting tired, Egil?
Yeah, it's hot down here.
Let's take a little break then. That okay with you, Agnes?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Egil. What will you do when the war ends?
I don't know.
Isn't there anything you're passionate about?
I'd like to go to military academy. Then I want to be a guardsman for the shield bearers. My mother and father died noble deaths protecting the top shield bearers. The soldiers of the shield bearers served to protect the Fire Vestal. I want to shield people, like my mother and father did.
Is that so?
But I guess I need to find a place to live before that. I have no home to go back to now. After my mother and father died, my grandfather took me in. He was really kind, but he got sick and died soon after. I had nowhere to go, and then I ran into some sword bearers who were rounding up orphans. They took me to the mithril mine.
I see. You've done well to survive on your own.
I guess I have.
Are you thirsty, Egil? We should rest a bit.
Yeah. Sorry. I have to keep my promise to the Fire Vestal. I don't want to run out of steam before then.
You hold the Fire Vestal dear, don't you, Egil? Your faith in crystalism is strong for such a young boy.
Well, my mother and father were followers. I'm not sure what I believe in yet. The teachings of crystalism are a bit over my head. I don't really know what to make of them.
Then why do you brave such perils?
Because I made the Fire Vestal a promise. That's all. She always looked so sad in my dreams. I just want to see her smile for a change. I've seen this place before. We're almost at the Temple of Fire.
I wonder if that crevice leads into the temple.
The earthquakes are getting stronger. Watch your step. If you die here, Agnes, the world's last hope will perish with you.
I know.
It's shaking again! The ground's collapsing under us! Run!
Egil! Oh no!
I'll get him!
Hang in there! We'll get you up!
Let me help too! No! It's too dangerous!
Eri!
I already told you! The world is doomed if you die here! Your life belongs to more than just you now! I know it's hard, but stay focused on your mission!
you! Get him out of here!
I'm not going to let go!
But we could both end up falling!
Unacceptable! Agnes!
Tiz! We did it!
I cannot believe you would do such a crazy thing! You can thank your lucky stars you survived. One wrong step and you all would have been toast! That goes double for you, Agnes! Have you forgotten you are a crystal vestal? Hey! Are you even listening to me?
Are you alright, Eagle?
Yeah. Thanks for saving me.
You really gave us a scare.
I could say the same of you.
Huh?
We all said we'd help Eggle, and yet you leapt in alone. What are you laughing for? I'm being serious here.
It's just... your face is covered in mud, Agnes.
What?
And where exactly did you think you were going, Agnes? That was a shock. You picked a bad time to show you have no sense of direction.
The way Agnes caught both of you with those spindly arms of hers is a story I'll pass down to my grandchildren. I didn't know you had it in you, Agnes. I've got eyes like a hawk, yet you kept it hidden all this time.
It was just the adrenaline. I surprised even myself.
So you acted without thinking whether you could pull it off?
Yes.
I'm just glad we're all safe and sound.
Tiz, and Adia, and Ringabel. I'm so sorry for saying such terrible things. Will you still stay at my side?
Of course!
Oh, not you, Eggle.
He took my line!
Enough giggling! We have to hurry to the Temple of Fire! Come on! Time is running out!
I felt this ominous presence before.
A creature lurks at the fire crystal!
What is that thing?
Stay back, Eagle!
That's Chalkmar! Chalkmar, the mark of doom. It appears in the teachings of crystalism.
I had a feeling that might be the case. I'm all ready to go.
We can't begin the Rite of Awakening until we defeat it, right?
I'm afraid not.
Let's go, Agnes! The four of us are more than a match for that thing!
All right.
Way to go! You guys were amazing! We've no time to pat ourselves on the back. Let's begin the Rite of Awakening.
I'll help you get changed, Agnes.
Would you?
We're ready to go!
Let us begin, Aerie.
Wow. You look... beautiful.
Are you blushing, Eagle?
Of course not. Don't be silly.
No need to be shy. Any man would be hard-pressed to pull his gaze from Agnes now.
Hey, what are you looking at me for?
No reason.
Come on, let's hurry this up! Everyone but Anya, stay back! The rite worked! The fire crystal is awakened! Well done, Anya!
Thank goodness.
Are you alright, Agnes?
Yes, I'll be fine. I just need to rest.
Eggle? Hey, Eggle! What's What's wrong? You look moonstruck.
Oh, I was just amazed at how different she looks.
Thank you for watching over me, Eggle. The fire vessel would be very pleased with you.
Oh, no problem. So I kept my promise to the fire vessel, right?
Of course. Thanks to you, we were able to awaken the crystal.
That's good. Huh? What's this? Something looks different. No way.
What is it, Eggle?
Oh, the ore! It's disappeared!
What do you mean? Is it something to do with awakening the crystal?
Any idea, Aerie?
With the death of the fire vessel, it was no longer possible to control the magma that represents fire. The mithril ore, used to create powerful weapons and armor. Perhaps it's another symbol of fire, subject to the crystal's control.
What?
Well, we don't know that for sure yet. Anyhow, we'd better go report to Commander Goodman.
You did what? You went to the Temple of Fire? There was a way in through the mithril mine?
Yes, we have awakened the fire crystal. That should quell Mount Karka's fury.
That is excellent news. Thank you, Wind Vestal. We owe you and your companions our thanks.
One thing. After we awaken the fire crystal, all the veins of ore in the mine disappeared.
I see. Oh, no need to look so dejected. This is actually good news for us. After all, the mithril warheads the sword bearers fired upon us were a source of great concern. This should change the course of the war. If we are lucky, it may end soon. Once the eruption of Mount Karka subsides, we will also work to restore the Temple of Fire as quickly as we can.
I would appreciate that. The fire vessel should be given a proper funeral without delay. After all, we were only able to awaken the fire crystal through the help of Eggle here and the fire vestal.
Is that so? Fine work, Eggle. You have my thanks, too.
What will become of the Canary Boys, who were working in the mine?
They were all without homes to go back to, so we will harbor them here in Heartschild. The townspeople will see that they are cared for.
I'm glad to hear that. You'll be seeing your friends again soon, Eggle.
Yeah.
Well, you are all tired, I dare say. Please get some rest while you sojourn in Heartschild.
What's the matter, Eggle?
I don't want to live in this town.
What? Why not?
I want to go with you!
Huh?
That's simply not...
So you wish to fight by our side, hmm?
Oh, I can't do that. I don't know how to fight. But I still want to go with you. Please, take me with you. I'll do anything you ask.
That just won't work.
Even if you say no, I'm still going.
Then we have a problem. Let's go to Commander Goodman's residence.
We've decided to take Eggle in. My husband has agreed that it would be best.
You hear that, Eggle? That's great news. You couldn't wish for a better family than the Goodmans.
I hope that when you grow up, we'll see an age free from the ravages of war. I would hate to see you end up a soldier.
I believe your husband has what it takes to make that happen.
Thank you for your kind words.
Well then, Eggle, you take care of yourself. We'll be back to check on you. so be on your best behavior.
I will. Goodbye, everyone.
Welcome!
Huh? Who are you?
I'm a distant relative of the innkeep. He's too sick to get up and about, so I'm filling in for him.
He's bedridden? Is it serious?
Not at all. The doctor says he doesn't need to stay in bed, but... well, you should see for yourself.
Well, we'd better go see him then. Are you feeling okay?
He's having a nightmare.
Owen.
I guess he's become despondent since Owen died.
His son was everything to him.
It must be hard to deal with it alone.
What about that girl? She's related to him, right?
She has to go back to her home soon, I hear.
How do you know that?
It just came up. Let's check my journal before things take a turn for the worse, We'll bring the orphan to the inn we set out from. That sounds relevant, no?
Oh, this is the inn we set out from. And the orphan, I guess that means Eggle? That's nonsense! Mrs. Goodman has given him a good home.
Come to think of it, Eggle's parents were guards, just like Owen. He said he was raised by his kind grandfather after they died.
But...
it doesn't have to be permanent, just until the old man gets better. Do you think we could have Eggle stay here a while?
I guess that's up to Eggle.
Right.
Hey, you guys! You came to see me!
Hello, Eggle. You look happy.
He's been bouncing off the walls ever since this morning, when he heard you were coming.
He isn't always this way?
No. Since you left, he's been moody most of the time.
Is that true, Eggle?
Mrs. Goodman is very good to me. And this place is amazing. But I still want to travel with you.
Hey, Eggle. Can I tell you something? It's about a captain of the guard who lived in a far-off land. He died in battle, fighting, to protect his kingdom.
Just like my mother and father.
And this man's father, he lies sick in bed at the shock of his loss. The captain's father has been of great help to all of us. We owe him a great deal. I was thinking, if you would spend some time with the captain's father, I believe it might help him get better. What do you think, Eggle?
What? So you didn't come to ask me to go with you? That's a shame. Okay, I'll do it. I can't say no to you.
Thank you so much, Eggle.
If this is Eggle's decision, I won't stop him. But you come back anytime you want, okay?
I will. Thanks for everything, Mrs. Goodman.
That about sums it up. What do you think, Your Majesty?
A fine idea, I must say. I have been concerned about the innkeep myself. Eggle, it is admirable of you to agree to follow in the innkeep's footsteps. The kingdom of Kaldisla welcomes you.
You see, I want to be a powerful soldier one day, like my mother and father before me, like Tis. I want to be a mighty warrior with a kind heart who can protect the ones he loves.
Well said, well said. Fine sentiments for a boy to have. Very well then. You shall be given access to our training hall, Lego. And I would be honored if you would accept this gift.
What is it?
A badge we give our young soldiers. My captain of the guard, Owen, also wore one once. This marks you as an apprentice soldier for the kingdom, Eggle. I hope to see you train hard and become a first-rate soldier.
Wow! Thank you!
Thank you, Your Highness.
By the way, Tiz, how is the reconstruction of Narende village proceeding? With all your travels to save the world from peril, you must find little time to return, no? Perhaps you could put Eggle here in charge of the reconstruction?
Reconstruction?
You would be acting on Tiz's behalf.
I'll do it!
Are you sure you can handle all of this at once? Helping out at the inn, training to be a soldier, and supervising the reconstruction? That's a lot to take on.
No sweat for me!
You have unlimited potential, Eggle. When the time comes, you shall choose your own path. Until then, be fearless and follow your heart wherever it may take you.
I will! Thank you!
Oh, it's you. It's been a while. Ah, you have a young boy with you. And what's this? He wears the badge of a young soldier. That takes me back. My son treasured his above all else. You remind me of him a bit, you know?
I want to be like your son Owen one day. My mother and father were guards as well.
You don't say. I'm sure you'll get there one day.
So you have returned, Altonus.
Yes. Not long ago.
I was told you have an urgent report. Can it not wait until the Council of Six convenes?
No, it cannot. It appears the fire crystal has been awakened. The remaining Black Blades continue to fight alongside the Sword Bearers. However, no word has come from Commander Kami Izumi. It seems that morale is plummeting.
Our only option left is an all-out defense of the Earth Crystal. We must cut our losses in that realm.
You propose that we abandon the Black Blades? The forces of the Duchy's First Division?
We have underestimated the Wind Vestal. We shall not make that mistake again. You or I. If the Earth Crystal were to be awakened, there would no longer be hope for this world, and our ideals would fade to nothingness.
But the Wind Vessel has no way of traversing the highlands that surround the Duchy. Only the heavy airships helmed by our cadre have the propulsion necessary to make the journey.
Do not be so sure. The Wind Vestal has thus far outmatched us at every turn. Summon Victor and Victoria immediately. It seems the Council of Six may have to deal with the Vestal personally.
Allow me to interrupt.
You.
I'm glad the innkeep was willing to take in Egil.
Egil said he looks so much like his late grandfather, it's scary.
Enough about that. We must go to awaken the Earth Crystal.
But we have no way of entering the Duchy of Eternia.
Perhaps it's time to get out that creepy journal of yours, Ring-a-Bell.
I'd hardly call it creepy. Anyway, I'll see what I can find. There are a few notes that might apply. Earth Crystal, Grand Ship, Engine Room. Those are the words that seem to be coming up.
Grand Ship? Perhaps we'll find a lead there.
I haven't seen you lot in a while. I heard about your exploits, though. Zatz told me all about it. He and his mates stop by for a drink when they're around. Stop by later, okay? I'll give you a special treat. Ah, there you are. I can't give you any liquor, but you can help yourself to anything else on the menu.
Are you sure? That's very generous of you.
Make yourselves at home. I've taken a shine to you all.
I'll have the braised shanks and spicy seafood steak.
Fluffy cheese omelet, please. Oh, and a palatial parfait deluxe.
Sautéed wild pheasant and the slow-cooked country-style stew.
Sweet herb and nut porridge, and some jam-slathered toast.
Sure thing! Hang on a second.
What was that?
We've been having that a lot lately. Grand Ship might be finally coming apart.
Yikes! Oh, that was a big shake.
How long ago was Grand Ship built?
They say it's been 3,000 or 4,000 years. Basically a long time ago.
Wow. It's that old?
Alright, it's all ready. Help yourself to seconds, of course. Here you go.
Let's eat!
That was a feast and a half.
Is that all you're having, Agnes? You eat like a sparrow.
I lived by modest means at the temple, and I still get full very easily.
Say, proprietress, do you have any plans tonight? Shall we take a stroll on the deck and listen to the waves?
What's this guy on about?
There we go again. That sound gives me the shivers.
We're all used to it here. The whole town floats on the sea after all. It's nothing out of the ordinary for it to creak and sway a bit.
I'm stuffed. I couldn't eat another bite.
You ate too much, Tiz. I can't believe you put all that away. Do men always eat such volume?
Well, I guess so. I haven't pigged out that much in a while, though.
I see. Quite an appetite.
Oh! Good of you to stop by!
Hi there!
Greetings! Ah, the Wind Vestal!
Rare to see you both here together. The usual dance?
No, I'm good today. I'm glad we ran into you guys here.
Huh?
You'd best flee the ship soon.
Flee?
The whole place moved!
Medea! Agnes! Proprietress! Hold on to me as tight as you can. I'll support you.
I'm good, thanks.
Then you, Eri!
I can fly, fool! The ground shaking does nothing to me.
No need to be shy, girls.
This place is sinking, and it's going down quick.
They're in a panic up on deck.
What is happening?
Say, didn't Ringabel's journal say something about an engine room?
Maybe this is it here? But it won't open.
I'll check the journal again. Nothing's changed.
There must be a clue around here somewhere. Let's all look.
What's this?
Found something?
What language is it written in? I can't read a word.
Same here. It's all gibberish to me.
Can you read it, Agnes?
Wait, this is the ancient language of the Crystal Adventists. I can only make out a few words.
Oh, wow! I'm impressed.
Engine room door. Heart of the ship. Requires orichalcum. Ship will rise.
Engine room door.
It must mean this door.
I remembered something.
Huh?
Eggle, that orichalcum he picked up.
Oh, welcome back.
You're looking well.
I believe I have you to thank for that. I'm very grateful. Eggle goes to the training hall at the castle every day about this time. He should return soon.
I'm back! Oh, it's you guys!
I have a favor to ask you, Eggle. Can you let me have that orichalcum you found? I know it's a lot to ask.
We would really appreciate it, Eggle.
Oh, please. No need to ask so politely. Of course you can have it.
Are you sure?
I get eggs for dinner every day here anyway. I can train and go to school as well. All because you rescued me from the sword bearers and brought me here. You needed to help someone out, right? In that case, it's yours.
Thank you, Eggle. It opened!
Are none of you worried that we're following instructions in Ringabel's journal and that old manuscript without knowing what we're doing?
We have to act, whether we like it or not. What will happen to that poor proprietress if we can't keep the ship afloat?
Yeah, you're right. What's our next move?
The heart of the ship could be somewhere deep inside the engine room. We have to place the orichalcum in there, I guess.
Hold on. We don't know what will happen when we do that. Shouldn't we have everyone evacuate the ship first?
You're right. It doesn't look like this door has been opened in a while. Anything could happen.
There are 298 lifeboats in storage hold 89. It was written on the first page of the council record.
So the council members used those boats to escape. Good grief.
It can't be helped. Let's split up and lead the townspeople to safety.
Heard that loud and clear. We'll take care of the townspeople, don't worry.
Wow! So this is what the inside of the council hall looks like. You all head on into the engine room.
I've never seen an elevator like that. How far down did it take us?
My ears are popping like crazy.
This must have existed since the time that old manuscript was written. But it still looks in working condition.
You know, I have a really bad feeling about this.
So this part of the engine room is the heart of the ship.
This place gives me the creeps even worse than before.
More writing in the script of the Crystal Adventists. Insert orichalcum.
Hold up, everyone. I think we're about to encounter some kind of beast.
Huh? Did it say that in your journal?
Forget about the journal. I can feel it breathing down my neck. That was a close call.
And whose fault is that?
All right, let's insert the orichalcum. I'll do it. You should all stand back.
What's happening?
That can't be a good sign.
It seems to have subsided.
I wonder what it did. Oh, it's you, Dats, and the proprietress.
We've evacuated all the townspeople. Except for our friend here, of course.
The ship stopped sinking. It's no longer at a lean either.
What of the townspeople? They'll be heading back in droves, right?
Actually, they all say they've had it with this ramshackle ship. They're sailing off to various other realms as we speak.
Legend has it that Grand Ship was built by pirates. Perhaps that blood is still in us.
Well, at least everyone is safe. That's a relief.
Look, there's a wheel in the council chamber. Hard to starboard. Full speed ahead.
Hey, stop fooling around, Ringabel. You too, Adia.
I wonder what this button does. It's glowing.
Like I said, quit messing around. This isn't our tinker.
The residents have left the ship and don't appear to be coming back. Women are drawn to men with a wild streak and a hint of danger in their eyes.
How about you stop spouting nonsense and push the darn thing?
All right, then.
Hey! It's taking off! This is an airship!
How on earth does a ship this large get airborne?
Amazing! We're up so high!
Amazing!
Well, I'll be. She can get up to twice the altitude of the echelon. We could probably cross over into the duchy on this idea.
Easily! Yay! Now we can go and awaken the Earth Crystal!
Well, Agnes, shall we make for the Duchy of Eternia?
Yes!
That settles it. I'm staying too.
You want to go with us?
You must all be famished. I'll get the kitchen ovens fired up.
Lord Marshal, we've just received word that Grand Ship has vanished.
Vanished? You mean to say it has sunk?
We know little as yet, but it seems Grand Ship's inhabitants have evacuated en masse. And according to what we've heard from them, Grand Ship did not sink, it simply vanished.
How is such a thing possible?
Alternus, where is the Wind Vestal now?
After a brief stop in the kingdom of Kaldisla, she entered Grand Ship before it vanished. Her current whereabouts are unknown.
Muster our forces with haste. I will have every last soldier be made ready for war!
Yes, your lordship. But may I be so bold as to ask, why? Our land of Eternia is an inviolable realm ringed with lofty highlands. Surely, even one such as the Wind Vestal could not...
It is my hope I make much of naught. Yet we cannot leave matters to hope or chance, for we now have but one crystal under our control.
Could it be your lordship's daughter is providing the Vestal with information about our defenses?
Victor! Hold your tongue!
No, his fear is not without merit.
I bring ill tidings! An enormous flying vessel has been sighted over Southmore, and it appears poised to alight there.
Ill tidings? I fail to see how such a vague report is anything of the sort.
Suffice to say, sir, it's a veritable fortress, far beyond the size of an airship.
Could it be? Lord Marshal?
This is the Wind Vestal's doing.
Do you mean to suggest Grand Ship has taken flight? That it has surmounted the highlands that defend our land? How absurd. Spare me your flights of fancy.
How do our defenses presently stand?
They stand ready for war, as your lordship commanded. And our troops in Frost Peak Passage and artillery at the summit are prepared to engage at any moment.
We shall join the defense effort. Victor, is the demon child ready for war?
I beg you, call her not a demon child. That is, if you hold your life dear. And whether Victoria goes to war is not for either of us to decide. The decision is hers alone.
But is she not receiving treatment as we speak? When she worked her magic upon me, she seemed more than ready for battle.
Her fits grow in frequency of late. Is she not nearing her limit?
There is no cause for alarm. None whatsoever.